I wake up with you guys, I spend my day with you guys, and I go to bed with you guys. You guys are the best.
The most Texas country and red dirt, plus the best of Nashville from 90s to now.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, going out of style. I was thinking I'm trying to stay out of
Uvalde Radio.
Everyone in my family uses electricity differently, but when it comes to Medina Electric Cooperative, we all think about it the same way. The co-op is power. Sure, electricity turns the lights on, but power is the information I get from my co-op about efficiency, safety, technology. And I trust the co-op because we are the co-op. They're our neighbors, our friends, our home. Visit medinaec.org and discover the power of your co-op today. Powering members, empowering communities.
Born in Uvalde, Texas, Skyway Entertainment is your home for premier dining and hospitality in the area, including the Local Fix Coffee Shop and the Local Fix on the Go, the historic Rexall Soda Fountain, Broadway 830 Artesian Pizza and Craft Beer, Hangar 6 Air Cafe, and the Sweet Life Candy Shop and Arcade. Skyway Entertainment, feeding the pack since 2015.
Greetings to everyone who loves the Uvalde Coyotes. This is Mama Jan on behalf of the Tex Elliott family. Uvalde strong, we back the pack. Go Yotes!
Texans team together, every red-blooded one of you, shoulder to shoulder, shaping history. We're in it for the long haul, together, and you can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Friday Night Lights, marching bands, school spirit cheers. High school football is happening now. Auto World Uvalde is proud to support all the brave young athletes and to be a part of this wonderful coyote fighting spirit. When you're ready to touch down on great savings on a new ride, stop by Auto World Uvalde. Test drive and let us help you find what you're looking for. Plus, get warranty forever at no cost to you. Visit AutoWorldUvalde.com today. Go Coyotes!
Introducing Uvalco Power Sports and Equipment, a subsidiary of Uvalco Supply, who has served all of Southwest Texas's farm and ranch needs for over 35 years. Uvalco Power Sports and Equipment is your one-stop tractor, implement, trailer, lawnmower, and power sports dealer located in Bandera or Uvalde, including service locations at both dealerships. We have inventory, so visit uvalcotractors.com or find us on Facebook to connect with the salesman today.
Star Realty and Ranch, Keller Williams, invites you to join them as they cheer on our 2022 Uvalde Coyotes. Star Realty and Ranch are your premier real estate experts, and they're here to provide you with all the resources and information you need to buy or sell real estate. They work with buyers and sellers in the area and have had extensive training in order to provide you with top-of-the-line service. Call to find out more at 830-261-1970 or visit uvalderealty.com.
Vulcan Materials Company is the nation's largest producer of construction aggregates, primarily crushed stone, sand, and gravel, and a major producer of construction materials, including asphalt and ready-mix concrete. One of our core tenets at Vulcan is being a good citizen and responsible steward of the communities in which we operate. From local community groups and philanthropic organizations to supply chain partners, we believe in being active and engaged neighbors. Our responsibility is to build strong relationships that support strong communities. Learn more at vulcanmaterials.com.
Family owned and operated, Hillcrest Memorial Funeral Home was founded on one simple principle: service. With an all-new state-of-the-art facility, Hillcrest Memorial Funeral Home provides service at the highest level. Discover why Hillcrest is the ultimate provider of creating healing experiences in the Uvalde community. Call anytime at 830-333-3096 or find us on site at 424 Geraldine Street. Honor and celebrate life in a setting fit for remembering legends. Learn more at hillcrestmemorialfuneralhome.com.
Does your health have you on the sidelines? With over 20 specialty services, Uvalde Memorial Hospital has the winner's playbook of healing. Whether it's orthopedics, oncology, pain management, podiatry, radiology, or rehabilitation, Team UMH can offer you the quality comprehensive health care you need to get back in the game of life. Call us today to learn more at 830-278-6251. Go Coyotes!
Like so many great Texas institutions, it began as an idea, became a vision, and ended up being a legacy. The premier bank of Southwest Texas since 1907, First State Bank of Uvalde provides banking solutions, services, and products with the highest quality customer service, delivered with Southern hospitality and Texas spirit. For all your banking, loan, mortgage needs, or just to grab a cup of coffee and talk about Friday night's Coyote victory amongst the ambience and artwork, we'll be looking down the road for you here at First State Bank of Uvalde. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The best mix of country plus community information for Uvalde, Texas.
Uvalde Radio.
Welcome to the Texas Farm Store Coyote Pack Broadcast pregame show. Texas Farm Store, locally owned and operated for over 50 years. And now, your hosts, Simon and Al Ortiz, on your official home for Uvalde Coyotes football, UvaldeRadio.net.
Welcome, Uvalde, Texas. We're broadcasting live from the Alamo City at Edgewood Veterans Stadium, where our 4-4 Coyotes are about to take on the 0-8 San Antonio Memorial Minutemen. Coyotes are 1-2 in district play, and they're playing a game with huge implications. Now, we're going to get into that in just a little bit. We don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but we can smell playoffs, including the pizza and the wings here in the press box. It's amazing. Good football food, good football weather, and the beautiful San Antonio skyline in the backdrop. I'm Al Ortiz, your play-by-play announcer here on the Coyote Pack broadcast. This is the Texas Farm Store pregame show, and with me as always, number 67 himself, class of 76 from UHS, and Coyote left guard, former Coyote left guard, Simon Pops Ortiz.
Well, hello, Uvalde. Hello, Texas, and hello, the world. You know what, Al? You know, we've got a Facebook page, and I'd like to see people get on there and tell us where from they're listening to us. Just drop down a little post and say, hey, I'm listening from Dallas, Texas,
or McAllen, Texas,
or New York, or wherever you're listening from. So we would love to hear where our listeners are at this time.
You know, I have a boss who's going to listen in tonight, and she is from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Is that right?
That's very true.
Is she really going to listen?
She's going to listen in. We're going to have some Pittsburgh love here in San Antonio, Texas, for our Uvalde Coyotes.
You know, those Pittsburgh, they're going to beat those Eagles. I know they are. I know they are.
Well, we do love our Cowboys. Yeah, we love our Cowboys, but we're talking Coyotes. We love our Cowboys. We love our Coyotes. We love our alliteration. But yes, we are here. Coyotes action. We were here 2 weeks ago where the Coyotes defeated the San Antonio Kennedy Rockets on a goal line stand, 4th down and 1. Hopefully, we can recapture that magic this time around.
No, I do not want a heart stopper. Okay, I do not want a heart stopper. I want something a little more comfortable, if you will.
You're very comfortable
because you know my seat. I can see my seat over there at the restaurant that's circling around the Hemisphere Tower, and I want to go have a nice time when I get up there. You know.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. You know, we can see the Hemisphere Tower right there, clear as day, because it is a beautiful day here in San Antonio, Texas.
And, you know, this is such a beautiful stadium. And they modeled it a while back, and the view here, there's no obstruction. They've got a nice glass view in the press box, and I really love it. And not only is it a beautiful stadium, but we've got some very accommodating and nice folks that have welcomed us so well.
Yeah, and it's a theme every single game. Everywhere we go, we always get nice accommodations and a welcoming crew from that corresponding school district. So kudos to the Edgewood Independent School District for giving us a second, in a matter of 3 weeks, a second great accommodation situation
and
here.
Welcoming, yes.
Yeah.
But let's get back to the nuts and bolts.
Yes, the nuts and bolts. Why we're here. Football, the gridiron, America's game, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the 1-2 Coyotes in district play are hoping to get a win here for the second time in 2 visits, actually, against the San Antonio Minutemen. A very run-heavy team from what we've seen on the film, right, Pops?
Yes, they are. But, you know, the theme of the night tonight is you win, you're in.
Ooh,
that's
I like it.
You win, you're in. If we win, we clinch a playoff spot.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Yes,
I like the sound of that.
So you know the kids have a lot to play for, and you know we should not overlook Memorial. They are here to play, so we need to be at the top of our game so that we can come out and just have a nice game and really get the win and start looking towards next week.
Absolutely. And no disrespect towards Memorial, that we're just speaking objectively here because the Coyotes are 15-point favorites here in Edgewood Veterans Stadium. So no disrespect to the Minutemen. We're just saying that as the favorites in this game, we definitely don't want to overlook an underdog.
It's one of my what you call my high-level thoughts.
Let's do it.
My high-level thoughts are, number one, We need to have no elephant minds. We just don't even think about last week. Don't even think about it. I mean, the kids need to just focus on this game. It's one game at a time. Let's just get this game 4 good, solid quarters to get a win. That's the first one. The second one is tonight is a playoff game. We need to look at it as a playoff game because if we win tonight, we're still playing in 2 weeks. And the third is do not underestimate the Memorial Men.
Minutemen.
Memorial Minutemen. Do not underestimate them. They don't get overconfident. So those are really my high-level thoughts, and I think the kids are ready. I think the kids are ready, and they're going to be able to put 4 good quarters together, and we'll have a hell of a game.
All right. Well, good deal, Pops. Thank you for that. Again, those are Pops' high-level thoughts. We're going to get to his keys of the game closer to the top of the hour. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. When is it not? Every single game this season, like clockwork, 7 p.m. You're listening to the Texas Farm Store pregame show. So, Pops, before we go into commercial break, we have a very special Lantana Realty Loyal and True Legacy segment. You put this one together. We're going to talk to him on the phone in just a second. Who do we got coming up after the break?
We have one of my I just remember him from high school. He was my JV coach, Bruno Mata.
Bruno Mata.
Yes, sir. He was on the staff for the Gustafson staff, and he was on the staff for the 1972 championship year.
Now, then that's great that you got him, too, and it's great that he had time to speak with us on the phone and talk a little bit about, well, I don't know, I mean, hopefully we'll see what he's going to talk about, but you're going to conduct the interview, Pops. Before we get to commercial break, though, we do have your weather report. 71 degrees currently here in the beautiful Alamo City, right down Highway 90, an hour and a half away from Tree City, USA. 1% chance of humidity. Let's call that a 99% chance. I'm sorry, 1% chance of precipitation, so 99% chance of pure, beautiful South Texas sun and clear skies. Humidity at 41%, a little bit more than our 33% that we had last week at the Honey Bowl in North Uvalde, Texas. Winds at 14 miles per hour. Not so much going to be a factor, in my opinion, for Brody Carnes and that strong arm of his. Pops, any thoughts on the weather? I mean, this is beautiful football weather. There's really nothing to really talk about more than that, honestly.
It is just great weather. It's nice and crisp, and it's fall weather, and I think it's going to be great for the kids.
Awesome. I love it. All right. Well, again, this is the Texas Farm Store pregame show and the Coyote Pack broadcast. You're listening to the Coyote Pack broadcast only on UvaldeRadio.net. Quick commercial break coming up, then our legacy segment brought to you by Lantana Realty. We'll be right back.
Like so many great Texas institutions, it began as an idea, became a vision, and ended up being a legacy. The premier bank of Southwest Texas since 1907, First State Bank of Uvalde, provides banking solutions, services, and products with the highest quality customer service, delivered with Southern hospitality and Texas spirit. For all your banking, loan, mortgage needs, or just to grab a cup of coffee and talk about Friday night's Coyote victory amongst the ambience and artwork, we'll be looking down the road for you here at First State Bank of Uvalde. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Lantana Realty salutes our 2022 Uvalde Coyotes and the legacy of our Coyotes and Lobos of years past. The wide variety of services that Lantana Realty's real estate professionals provide will prove valuable as they help you navigate financing twists and sales contract intricacies. Stop by Lantana Realty at 131 East Nopal or call 830-591-6658. Lantana Realty, Stephanie Sakimas Broker. This is the Lantana Realty Loyal and True Legacy segment on the Coyote Pack broadcast on UvaldeRadio.net.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to the UvaldeRadio.net Coyote Pack broadcast. I am Simon Pop Ortiz, your color commentator, with Al Ortiz, your play-by-play announcer. Today, on our Lantana Realty Coyote Legacy segment, we have none other than Coach Bruno Mata. Coach Mata was one of my coaches, a longtime coach, teacher, and administrator for Uvalde Consolidated Independent School District. Hello, Coach, and it's a pleasure to have you. Please say hi to our listeners.
Okay, good afternoon. This is Bruno Mata. I'd like to say hi to everybody that's listening. and I'm hoping that you enjoy the conversation we're going to have.
Coach, it really is a pleasure to have you here. Man, it's been years since you and I have seen each other, and I ran into you at the HEB, and I thought, I need to get Coach Mata on here. I reminisce to when I was in high school and you were my coach, so, it's really a pleasure to have you here. So, but, Coach, just to give some of our younger listeners a little background information on you, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions on your background. Where did you grow up, and what high school did you graduate from?
I attended Crystal City High School in Crystal City, Texas, and graduated from there in 1961.
1961. Wow. Were they wearing face masks back then?
Yes. No, they were not. We had face masks, but only on the helmets.
Okay, Coach. You did play football for the Javelinas.
Yes, sir, I did. I played football there for 3 years, and was made most athletic in my last 2 years. We had a real good season.
And what position did you play, Coach?
I played a tight end, and I played also some tackle. And I was also in defense and defensive end.
And I guess as your senior year, you were voted the most athletic of your class, huh?
That's correct.
Good. Now, Coach, after high school, of course, you went to college and got your teaching certificate and so on and so forth. What college did you go to?
Okay, I attended Southwest Texas Junior College for 2 years, and actually I played baseball with the junior college. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, I was the bus driver to take the team all over the country.
Wow. And then after the junior college?
That was in the junior college, and then after that, I graduated from junior college. I went to Texas A&I in Kingsville.
Oh, you still wanted to be a javelina, right?
Oh, yes. I wanted to stay within the same species of animal.
There you go. There you go. Very good, Coach. And you graduated from A&I what year?
I was there like 66.
66. You graduated in 66. Okay.
Yes.
And then, of course, you immediately went to teach and coach. And I guess you went. Where did you start your coaching career?
I started coaching in Crystal City. I was there for about 5 or 6 years, maybe 7 years before moving to Uvalde.
And what prompted the change to Uvalde?
Well, my wife's mother-in-law was here in Uvalde. They had moved over here from Crystal City, and so we wanted to be closer to home. As a matter of fact. I wanted my wife. My wife was the youngest one of their family, so she was going to have the responsibility of looking after her mother.
Well, the happy wife is a happy life, so I guess coming to Uvalde was good. And I guess who hired you at Uvalde? Which coach?
Coach Gustafson. Coach Gustafson.
So you were on the 1972 staff, correct?
Yes, I was in that staff. Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so let me ask you a couple of questions about your coaching career. What game stood out to you the most, or what season? I think I know the answer, but go ahead and tell me. Of
course, the state championship game was the best one, but the one prior to that was the Brenham game was also very, very tough. We had to win it, and we finally pulled it through.
That's the game at All-Pro Wilson Whitley, and that's the game where Uvalde did that famous guard around.
Yes, yes, Whitley was tough. We had to figure out a special place to get to him, and we finally false him, and we were able to get to him and get him out of the way.
Wow. And you mentioned when I was talking to you previously that we had a couple of trick plays, and did we actually practice that before the game?
Yes, we had to. Of course, we had to mention it to the referee that we had a trick play, and we spent some time just telling the referees how it was going to work so they wouldn't blow the whistle on it. But we practiced on that play the whole season long, and we never used it until we got to the state finals and played there.
Wow, that is awesome. And that's one thing about Coach Gustafson and that staff is that they were prepared for everything and everything, and you were part of that. So kudos to you coaches in that season. Now let's go to. I know that you were also a teacher, and in your later years with the school, you were administrator. But
Yes,
what
sir.
the most important principle or thing you wanted to get your players to learn playing for you?
Well, the main thing that we were hoping for and wanted to get was that to teach them how to be themselves, self-discipline, and also to be able to care for other players and other people, and be part of the community. So we got involved with the Booster Club, and we had several Christian fellowship organizations that we would participate. So we made sure that they would help in dealing with the youth of the community and also other organizations.
Right. So basically, becoming a productive member of the community and being able to get along with their fellow students and teachers and just teamwork, which is basically what one needs to be when they grow up.
Yes, teamwork provides a good opportunity for leadership.
That learning how to help other people is so important. I know in your later years, you have run across some of your former students, what has made you the most proud when you see these students, especially like when the 50th year anniversary and you saw all those former students of yours?
Yes, I was proud of the fact to see them as adults and see how successful they are, and they're being very very professional, very businesslike, and they still care for each other. There was outstanding leadership with those boys from that group, and they're still doing it. They're still being very productive members of the community. Some of them have real good jobs, and they've been very successful.
That you bring up the productive members of the community and being able to get along, and I think that's one of the things that we need to work on, and I think that football is helping us do. In light of what has happened this past year here in Uvalde. So what advice would you give a parent or student who is thinking of participating in football or athletics?
I would tell the parents that to see the benefit of the product, the benefit of participating, with other boys in either team sports or basketball or even track. It brings the best out of people, and it makes them a better individual. It prepares them for life because they have to accept challenges. They have to expect winning in life and losing in life, and that has a lot to do with the individual and learning how to deal with that.
That's so true, and it's also true nowadays where people of different opinions just don't seem to get along. And one of the things that I think football does is bring the community together, no matter what their differences of opinion are.
Right, and it doesn't matter if you in our coaches, of course, we want to win all the time, but we also understand that we learn from losing.
Yeah.
Even though we had a very good year in 1972 and we didn't experience any loss, but it wasn't just the 1972 year that we had the success. The building and the foundation that we set on the years prior to that were very important because we were working with the kids to be able to be winners, be successful, work hard, care for each other, and participate in the community.
And you know what, Coach, you brought up just such a great, valid point, and that point is that, we are building towards that, and this year is a perfect example of that. Last year was not very good, and the previous years even worse. But now we're building towards that, and it just gives us hope for the future years here at Uvalde High School. Coach, I really do appreciate your time and effort in doing this interview. We love to see you out there. In fact, when I saw you at the reunion, it was such an honor to see you there with the rest of the coaching staff, and we'd like to thank you for taking the time to do this interview with us.
Sure, and I want to thank you for looking at us and paying attention. We need that kind of support. It's important to participate and prepare our kids for the future.
That's true. That's so true, Coach. Well, thank you very much, Coach, and that's it for today.
Okay, thank you very much, and we'll be seeing you.
All right, thanks to Coach Mata and to Pops for that amazing interview. It's such a great honor to be interviewing all of these former Coyotes and the legacy that they have left on our community. So stick around, guys. We're going to break down the game against San Antonio Memorial after this quick commercial break. So stick with us, and we'll be right back. You're listening to the Coyote Pack broadcast, only on UvaldeRadio.net.
Lantana Realty salutes our 2022 Uvalde Coyotes and the legacy of our Coyotes and Lobos of years past. The wide variety of services that Lantana Realty's real estate professionals provide will prove valuable as they help you navigate financing twists and sales contract intricacies. Stop by Lantana Realty at 131 East Nopal or call 830-591-6658. Lantana Realty, Stephanie Sakinas Broker.
Vulcan Materials Company is the nation's largest producer of construction aggregates, primarily crushed stone, sand, and gravel, and a major producer of construction materials, including asphalt and ready-mix concrete. One of our core tenets at Vulcan is being a good citizen and responsible steward of the communities in which we operate. From local community groups and philanthropic organizations to supply chain partners, we believe in being active and engaged neighbors. Our responsibility is to build strong relationships that support strong communities. Learn more at vulcanmaterials.com.
Family owned and operated, Hillcrest Memorial Funeral Home was founded on one simple principle: service. With an all-new state-of-the-art facility, Hillcrest Memorial Funeral Home provides service at the highest level. Discover why Hillcrest is the ultimate provider of creating healing experiences in the Uvalde community. Call anytime at 830-333-3096 or find us on site at 424 Geraldine Street. Honor and celebrate life in a setting fit for remembering legends. Learn more at hillcrestmemorialfuneralhome.com.
Welcome back to the Coyote Pack broadcast, only on UvaldeRadio.net. Again, we're here at the beautiful Alamo City at Edgewood Veterans Stadium, the equally beautiful Edgewood Veterans Stadium here in San Antonio, Texas, right down Highway 90 from Uvalde, Texas, Tree City, USA, the honey capital of the world. How sweet it is, by the way, to be here Friday Night Lights in San Antonio with the Uvalde Coyotes, 4-4 Uvalde Coyotes, 1-2 in district play, taking on the 0-8 San Antonio Minutemen. The Coyotes are lining up outside of the locker room, and we're going to get started in just a second. The scoreboard says 8 minutes till game time. So before I kick it over to Pops for his keys to the game, I do want to send out a congratulations. Last week we talked about this, but I'm going to say it again. Just because I talked about Friday Night Lights just now, you can't have Friday Night Lights without that band.
That's correct.
You can't. That atmosphere is crucial to a Texas Friday Night Lights experience. Friday Night Lights atmosphere. So I want to give a special kudos to the Uvalde High School Marching Band and congratulate them because they made it to area and they will be going to Cal Allen tomorrow, October 29th, Saturday, October 29th, tomorrow at noon. They'll be performing at Cal Allen Stadium for their area competition. More specifically, area competition that they have competed for an astounding 8th year in a row.
8th year in a row, Al. And you know what? If they do get a 1 in area, which is what they're going to do tomorrow, they immediately, that same day, they go to the finals. And if they win the finals, if they get a 1 on the finals, then they go to state.
Yeah.
So, you know, they are in their own playoffs. And you know, these kids, they practice as hard as the football players. They stay up till 8 o'clock at night practicing at the school. So, you know, kudos to them for being so successful.
Absolutely. And, you know, Pops, I can hear them from my house. I can hear them playing, not at the Honey Bowl, which I'm just blocks away from the Honey Bowl if you listen to the Man Cave Minute Sports Update every day. However, I can hear them from the school practicing, and it just, that fills the air with sweet, sweet music, and it's just amazing to listen to them. And as I'm speaking, the Coyotes are running down the sideline with their come and take it flag, an American flag, and the U flag. Here come the Coyotes, ladies and gentlemen. We're just 6 minutes away from game time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you can hear the band.
You can hear the band.
That's right.
And here come the Minutemen out of their blue M over here on the south end zone here. So we're just getting close to it. We're getting ready to go. And you know what, Pops? Because the band is playing in Cal Allen tomorrow, they're competing in Cal Allen tomorrow. Do you think that is the marching band over there? Do you think that maybe some people were left behind for this specific game?
No, I think it's the band, and you know, it's kudos to them that they even though they're supporting us tonight, they're going to get home late. They're going to drive